Hi everyone, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So I have just finished doing a a pour, and this was some leftover paint. So I'm going to just do a pearl pour while I've got it all mixed and ready. So I have lavender frost in extreme sheen, pink tourmaline, aquamarine, and 24K gold. So they are the 4 extreme sheen colours. They are mixed 10 grams paint, 10 grams Australian floetrol. And I have my black here, which is mont black. And this is mixed 48 grams paint, 96 grams floetrol, 22 grams water. I'm just thinking whether I may add just a couple more grams of water to that, because I have had it sitting here for a little bit and it has slightly thickened, so not very much, just a tad, just a few more grams. Just got to stir that through. So these 4 colours I am just going to mix on the canvas. They're not going to be in any set pattern or order. I want them to be all over the place. As you can see, I've already got some that's already all over the place, and some of them have mixed down here with a little bit of the black from my previous pour. So this is just a matter of getting some paint. I really don't know if doing 2 at the same time actually helped. I think it made it hindered me. So I'm not using it all up. I'm pouring most of it on, but leaving a little bit left in the cup so I can do a second coat. I want this to be very rainbow-like. I've actually got quite a bit of pearl paint here. Didn't end up using as much on my last pour as I thought I was going to. So I'm going to use up the rest of the gold, because the gold can take over a little bit. So if I put that closer to the bottom, hopefully the other colours still have a chance to shine. Alrighty, awesome. I'm just going to double check I'm recording just to make sure. Yep, that time is still changing. Now I went to go get another light so I can have more light on my canvas, but they've sold out, which is a real pain, because I really wanted to have another one. I think that would have just made a little bit better lighting for everyone to see. Because I do stand in front of the light when I am off to my right side, which is, I think it's your left. Come on, drip. There, put your drip there. We'll go to pink next. So this is just going to be a pearl pour, which is very randomly placed. Hopefully will give me a whole bunch of really cool pearls. The canvas is a 12 by 16. And that's why these paints were mixed at that measurement. If you have a bigger canvas, you need to adjust how much paint, especially the black. I think I've got ample, probably too much pearl paint here, but that doesn't matter. I've already done another pour, and I didn't really want to save just a tiny couple of mils here and there, so it's easier just to use it up and hope to get something awesome. So they're pretty much randomly placed all over the canvas. Now with this, I'm going to pour it. Don't scrape the cup. I've learnt my lesson with that. it leaves, I find sometimes it can just leave a little different pattern in the middle when I want the middle to be very sleek black. And I'm going to pour this from a very, very low, I don't want it to smash in. I'm going to do it slowly. See it pushing all that pearl paint around. Pearl paint's going to start rolling over itself onto the canvas. Okay, so there we are. I am going to quickly give a torch just to pop any bubbles. Just an absolute quick one. And I dropped a piece of dust. Oh. You don't realise that you've got dust in your house until you start painting and you see dust everywhere. Well, I know I've got dust, but I thought I had a lot less. Okay, don't go over this edge just yet, paint. There we go. Come back that way. Alright, got to get my gloves on and start tilting quickly because I don't want pearls to start developing yet until I start tilting, because otherwise they'll get overstretched. So I am just moving it a little bit that way, and then I'm going to come over here. Alright. Maneuver it to the corner as good as you can, and then go over, pour off a little bit, and then I'm going to come all the way back down and do this opposite side. All the way off, come back to the middle, go up to this corner, all the way over, and then come back and stretch it as far as you can to pour off this corner. It's moving, it's getting there. Paint still feels thick. Oh, come on. It's coming over, but it's not getting to that very corner. Come on, paint. I'm losing a little bit. Okay, it's over. Now I'm bringing it back. Just bringing the weight of the paint back to the middle, because I need this corner here to be stretched. And I think that's about it there. So quickly, while you have wet paint dripping over the edges, just check that your corners have got paint on them. So that is covered. That is covered. Oh, one little dot. There we go. Okay, they're all covered now. So now it's just waiting for pearls to develop. And they are, which is awesome. So this is the best thing about it. I actually used the paint to make another painting, and I purposely made a little bit extra so I could do this, because this is virtually going to be quite cool with these colours. So we're just going to give it a little torch and pop all those bubbles that somehow find their way into your artwork. If you don't do the torching, that is absolutely fine. I just am so used to doing it that I always do it. So 2 reasons I torch. 1 is to create pearls, and 2 is to pop bubbles. So it doesn't always create pearls, but it can help. Alright, that's everything popped. Put that where it's not going to touch anything or burn anything at all. Now is the waiting game. So we definitely have pearls come up on all 4 edges. I have a feeling I'm going to get my blank spot around here, because I don't think I had enough paint to push it all the way back to the middle. So I think I might get a little bit of a dark patch here, but I should actually get pearls throughout quite a lot of this canvas once I let them settle in and develop. They definitely are mixed. I have quite an assortment of colours, and they're not in any set area or pattern. It's just wherever they decided they're going to pop up. So all I can do now is pause the camera, give it, I'd say 10 minutes, and then come back and see what's developed. It could take longer, it could take less, but I usually go for about 10 minutes, and if I think it needs another 5, then I do another 5 until I show you what roughly the end result is going to be. So let's pause. Okay, and we're back. So I'm having a little bit of trouble. My tripod is collapsing. It fell over, and luckily, because it smashed me in the head, it actually didn't land on the picture. It landed on my head and fell off to the back. So that was a bonus, because that's the last thing I needed. So I'm holding the tripod with my hand at the moment. So as you can see, more pearls definitely appeared, and it's come out pretty cool. I may still get a little bit more happening in this area over the next, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. I'm sorry if the camera's wobbling. It's because I'm wobbling while talking. But there's great assortment of pearls. Got gold streaks, lavender streaks, aquamarine streaks, and pink ones. But it's really, really mixed. There's no set area for any colour. That's really... This side seems to be a little bit more blue and a bit of gold. This side seems to have a bit more pink and lavender and tourmaline. But overall, it's quite a balanced picture. These ones here in the centre sometimes swell a little bit more to hide that black. But if they don't, I actually don't mind, because I am loving it anyway. Sorry, I'm holding the tripod with my other hand. So I'm going to have to stand in front of the light, so it's going to get a bit dull. So my best bet is to pause the camera, come down and show you a close-up, so then I don't have to hold the tripod. Okay, pausing. Okay, so here we go from my view. Did I? Yeah, cool. It's focusing. So that is how I relatively see it. The colours are never always 100% with the metallics, because the light kind of shines and changes them a bit. But as you can see, they're a little bit more pink and purple over here, a little bit more blue and gold over here. But overall, there's a good balance of colour all over. Let's come down and have some close-ups. Look how awesome these are. And remember, this was leftover paint that I just decided to use up. So it wasn't a set plan of mine. It was just using what I had. Yeah, so the light makes these come out very shiny and not really give the colour in them. Let's go back up. Focus. Okay. But as you can see, we've got these streaks that come through, like a yellow streak here, then a blue streak, and another yellow, blue. Even down here, we've got like yellow little lines and colours coming through. They make it look really awesome. Are you focused? It doesn't always like focusing on these metallic pours. It focuses a bit strangely. I don't think it knows what to focus on. I'm going to turn my big light off. Well, what about just really down low? Does that help? I don't know. But yeah, super, super awesome. So see how these pearls are really nicely shaped? That's because my mixture, the black is thick enough to make them a nice shape, but thin enough to make them pop up. If you make it too much more thinner, you get very large, oddly shaped pearls. And if you make it too much more thicker, this black center will be huge, and all these pearls that come up very small and a little bit insignificant. You kind of got to work out your balance with your brand of paint. Unless you're using mont and follow the measurements I use, you're going to get different results. So each time you use a different brand, figure it out, to do a few test runs and see how you go. Let's go look at this section. Look how awesome that is. Color in color, cells all multicolored, and it's not showing the right colors right now. These are really, really cool. Nice big gold patch. So this was just leftover paint used to make a pearl pour. So I hope you guys like it. I love it. I love pearl pours. So it was virtually easier for me to do this. And I'll show you the other artwork that I did to do the first thing, probably in a different video. So that way you get to see two different things, same paints, different techniques, and completely different results. But there's a good reason for that. But I'll probably show you this one first and then show you the other one later. So I hope you guys like this. So like, comment, share my videos, and subscribe. So sharing my videos really does help me. It allows more people to see my videos and enjoy them. And virtually I don't ask anything to make these videos. I just put them up for people's enjoyment, and I try to teach as much as I can so people can learn. So it's great when people subscribe, because it does help me out without actually costing you guys anything at all. So thank you very much. Have fun, and I will see you again soon for another pour. Have a great night. Bye.